This is a NewCap News Update.
Good morning, I'm Angie Mullen with a look at your local news. Round dances have been a tradition with many First Nation groups in the area for centuries, and today Lakeland College opened up its floors to the dance as part of Aboriginal Awareness Week. Gino Martin has more.
Martin, NewCap News.
The inspection has begun at City Hall. A governance audit is underway this week, led by George Cuff, who will be looking for answers into what makes the city of Lloydminster tick.
I know he's challenged council to look inside and ask some questions of ourselves and what we're looking for and things like that. He'll be doing the same, I'm sure, with administration, but also understanding the process and procedures that are there so he can make his evaluation and determine his recommendations from that information gathered.
Officials aren't sure what areas Cuff will focus on throughout the audit, but Mayor Albers did confirm Cuff has requested a trove of documents and information from senior staff. As of Monday, no timeline has been presented to council.
I don't have an exact deadline when he'll be finished. There's a period of time because there's going to be some interviews completed and things like that, so we want to make sure that he has the ample time to do what he needs to do.
Cuff is expected to provide a report to the city with recommendations at the end of the audit, which is costing the city $70,000. With her mixing hand ready and her sprinkles pouring, a local grade 1 girl is baking up some tasty treats for a worthy cause. Here's more on that sweet story.
You want to do a little mix?
That's all for now. We'll have more local news for you in the next hour, and you can always catch more NewCap News in the afternoon and in the evening. You can also find us on Facebook, give us a like at NewCap Television, or you can send us a tweet. Find us at NewCap TV News. We'll see you again in the next hour. Have a great day.
This is a NewCap News Update.
Good morning, I'm Angie Mullen with your local news update. It's a brand new world in schools these days when it comes to technology. In this week's Beyond the Classroom, Nicole Stilger shows us how the educators in the Lloydminster Catholic School Division spent their teachers' convention break, looking for ideas to take back to their classrooms.
This is the March Madness Technology Boot Camp, where about 60 teachers are looking to evolve their classrooms to better engage their students.
There's always those kids that just aren't engaged in traditional teaching methods, so give them opportunities and ideas how they can engage all of their students.
The format, 5 minutes at the various stations, listening to the tech lead's presentation before rotating to the next.
3D printing, for example, going in one section and virtual reality and virtual reality tours going on in another. We've got some robotics going on. Each tech lead has their little thing that they prefer, and that's what they're showing off.
Jade Scott is a science teacher at Holy Rosary and was the tech lead at the robotics station. A grant made it possible for them to buy these robots, which are now being used in the classroom.
We have a new program that we started called STEM 10, which is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. We're taking those robotics and we're incorporating it into our curriculum and trying to meet outcomes that would normally be done maybe with pen and paper or through other means by using robotics.
But this technology is on the brink of making its way into the classroom, virtual reality, something Vaughn Davidson says will enhance student engagement in learning.
We talk a lot to students about visualizing what's happening in an incident or in a place, but often they are not able to do that. So this allows them to kind of literally look up and look down and see things in a three-dimensional way.
As for Scott, it was his first experience at March Madness and says it was beneficial to see what other teachers in the division are doing.
You realize that you can bring other technology aspects into your classroom and do things more efficiently, more hands-on, just by hearing from your colleagues instead of going and traveling a couple hours.
Nicole Stilger, NewCap News.
The saying, seeing is believing, is coming true for a couple area kids. Gerard Lampow finds out how an awkward turn of events prompted a visit to the new eye clinic.
Round trip, it's 140 kilometers.
Gerard Lampow, NewCap News.
Saskatchewan's Advanced Education Minister says students enrolled in a Northern teaching program will be allowed to finish their degrees despite the programs being ended. Bronwyn Eyre says the ministry will work with Northlands College in La Ronge to ensure the current students can finish their programs under the same terms they started with. The Northern Teacher Education Program, also known as NORTEP, was started in 1976 to help people, particularly those of Aboriginal ancestry, become trained and certified as teachers. The province announced last year that it would cut funding to NORTEP despite protests that the move would hurt learning opportunities in the north. That's all the time we have for news. Join us later for more local stories. You can always catch more Newcap News in the afternoon and in the evening. You can also find us on Facebook, give us a like at Newcap Television, or you can send us a tweet, find us at Newcap TV News. We'll see you again in the next hour.
This is a Newcap News Update.
Good morning, I'm Angie Mellon with a look at your local news. The Lions Club International is celebrating 100 years this month, and with any anniversary, the local chapter will be hosting a party to recognize the years of hard work and dedication they have provided to our own community. From the first home raffle to the first marching band to even the physical labor of building parks in the area, the Lloydminster Lions Club has put in over 67 years of volunteering.
You hope after you're done, you've left this world a little better than it was when you started, and that's what we're doing. We're not looking for awards or recognition. It's just we're saying, have we achieved something? Have we bettered something that was just needed a little help?
To recognize the organization's centennial, the local club will have an international themed event that will include dishes from all across the globe. Following the supper, there will also be various multicultural performances.
We're hoping that with this that we will raise funds to, in fact, purchase some benches for the parks in the city, and in commemoration of the 150th anniversary of Canada.
The event will take place March 30th, and tickets are still available. The Bonnyville Pontiacs have a rich hockey history in the Midwest region. Not only has the franchise flourished in recent years, but its share of NHL players got their Junior A start in Bonnyville. Last weekend offered an opportunity for the franchise to give back to one of its former players. Lance Phillips has more. That's all the time we have for local news this morning. We'll have more Newcap news in the afternoon and then in the evening. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.